And good evening, everybody. Probably it's still good afternoon where you're watching elsewhere in Europe on FISU TV. You join us just as the officials are being introduced for the 105 kilo class here in Tartu at the FISU World University Championships of Powerlifting, specifically classic powerlifting. I'm joined again in the commentary booth by Razim Ivanch. We've now decided to call you Razi.
Hello, Martin. Yes, so they have found out my secret nickname.
Well, it's not just the nickname, it's easier to say.
We will be moving on to the 105s. Try not to leak my secret nickname to too many people. Just the elite ones.
We'll just call you Mr. Slovenia.
I'll bet I am. The most handsome Slovenian.
Now, the first lifter out is Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia, and he will be tackling 155 kilos. 20 entrants in the 105s, a massive entry. So we have split them into two groups of 10. The B group first, the A group to follow. Oh, lovely and deep.
No problem there, and already opening above his squat PB.
And for those of you not familiar with powerlifting, I know a lot of people will be tuned into FISU TV to see powerlifting for the first time. There is a maximum permitted number in a flight of 14. More than that, and it leaves too much space between the lifts, and lifters can cool down too much and greater likelihood of injury. So when there's more than 15 entrants, the organisers split the field into two, and I've seen it even been split into three on one occasion. And the A group will lift after this B group, but they are all competing for the same prizes. All the B group lifters go onto the same scoreboard. They have the opportunity to win individual medals and also the overall title. This is Veinanen from Finland, and our apologies for talking over his first lift. I'm sure there will be plenty more opportunities to talk more about him as the day goes on. Emil Wetterling from Sweden will be up next, and he will open on 220 kilos. Now, Erazim, you've done quite a bit of research into the nominations for this 105 class. You say we're expecting a really close battle here.
Yeah, just according to the nominations, there is Eliam Shundunundu nominated quite above the second placed Mexican, but from my experience, the Mexicans tend to sandbag on the nominations. Coming to the competition, surprise their competition. We'll see how that goes for them this time. And then we have a few guys following really closely to try and get onto the third place, maybe even jump on second or first if anything goes wrong for the first two.
Now, Alexander Chimlo, am I saying that right? From Slovakia, how would you say it?
Yeah, seems about right to me. Alexander Chimlo. Oh, Chmelo.
Chmelo.
Yeah.
Oh, very fast.
Yeah, speedy out of the hole.
3 wide lights. Robin Knight from Belgium is up next. 225 kilos for his opener. That's a good lift as well.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
Now, the next lifter from Croatia, Oliver, is it Osvacic or Osvacic?
Osvacic.
Osvacic.
Yeah, he was the last year's surprise bench medalist from the B group.
And I wonder if he can do it again.
Well, I've been talking to the Croatian coach, and supposedly he's been sick for the last few weeks. So we'll see what he can manage.
But this is his opening squat, 225 kilos. Well, the bar is down to, the time is down to under 30 seconds. It's a Croatian thing.
Yeah, I don't know why you're even surprised by it.
5 seconds to go. Oh, that's very smooth and easy. Now, for those watching not familiar with powerlifting, he gets a red for depth from the referee on this side. Let's have a look at it again. Of course, this is the perspective from the referee that gave the good lift. Oh, that looks well deep.
Yeah, that looked alright to me. But yeah, for those of you not familiar with the powerlifting, from the moment the announcer says that the bar is loaded, a 1 minute timer starts ticking down, and inside that 1 minute the lifter must, on the squat and bench, get the command to start the lift, and on the deadlift, where there's no start command, they just need to start the lift inside the minute.
The problem is, well, let's see Lokash from Croatia, Ivan Lokash. 235 on the bar. Very smooth, very strong.
Yeah, 3 white lights for Lokas.
Yeah, going back to the time thing, the problem is if you're down to 10 seconds and you're about to get the squat command, great. But if you're down to 10 seconds and the ref tells you to re-rack because he's not ready to give you the squat command, it immediately becomes a no lift. So use the minute well, get out onto the platform as soon as you possibly can. Get ready to do the lift within the first 30 seconds, and then you've got time if you're asked to re-rack. Now this is Lina Sidaravicius from Lithuania. Always easy names to pronounce, the Lithuanians. Brings it up in very controlled manner. Gets a red light from the center referee. Both sides, passage is good.
We see on the replay how good it really was. But that seems decent enough to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be overturned.
Sometimes just because of the constitution of the lifter, the squats might look high from the front, but of course the head referee does not have the best position to see the depth really accurately.
Now this is Chris Matsaselts from Estonia. 240 kilos on the bar. That looked very good.
Yeah, no problem there.
Now Wojciech Bula from Czechia. He is opening on 260 kilos. You can see 24 years old, been competing for 7 years. His PB is 282.5. looks like a great squat.
Yeah, that looked really solid.
Well, he got one red from the far side referee. Referees for this session are from Poland, Croatia and Great Britain. We're slightly short of referees this week, so the refs that are here are putting in a really good shift. Most of them are refereeing every day. You need 7 officials for each competition, 3 referees, a technical controller and 3 of a jury. And we're into the second round. Everyone has green against their name in the first round, and is Ralph Nicholas Noor coming out for his second attempt, 165 kilos for a 10 kilo personal best. Deep.
Yeah, really nice. For a 10 kilo personal best for him.
More to come. Now Viennanen from Finland, Eetu Viennanen, he's going up to 227.5. 25 years of age. There's a misconception that it's all junior lifters here. That, of course, is not the case. You can go to university at any age. University or college. So 227.5 for a PB for Viennanen. Oh, so deep.
Yeah, and so strong out of the hole.
Well, that was never going to get reds for depth, was it?
Absolutely not.
Now, Emil Wetterling from Sweden. A rather different Emil from Sweden. Also does very well in the 105 class at both European and world level. But this is Emil Wetterling, 237.5 for a 2.5 kilo PB in the second round. That's a good lift as well. No, it's not. Got called in depth by 2 of the 3 referees.
We'll have
Looks
to see
rather
that again.
confused.
Yeah, we'll have to see that on the replay, and the jury is also looking at the
Well,
replay.
I would have given that, but
Yeah.
I'm not a referee.
Right on the limit.
And as we said before, the referees are in a far better position than we are to judge the exact point of the crease formed when the leg bends. So that's our first no lift for Wetterling. And Robin Nate from Belgium is up next, 237.5 kilos. It's a good fight. Lovely and deep. Brought it back up well. And 3 white lights. Now Alexander Chmelo, Slovakia, taking the bar up to 240. This will be a 15 kilo improvement on his personal best. that's good.
Yeah, really powerful. It's a 2-1.
He got a red.
Did he get that red again?
Well, we will see the replay, but it's a good lift, 2-1.
Yeah, that
Just-
was really deep.
It's just like we like to explain to the viewers, if possible, why the red light was given. Well, it was given for depth, but certainly seemed okay from our perspective. Now, Sidaravicius from Lithuania, 242.5 kilos. Quite a low bar.
Yeah, he gets it up. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah, as we were afraid,
we were
not
worried
deep
about
enough.
The silence can be telling from the commentary table, and when we say nothing, we don't want to call a good lift bad, but yeah, we just thought that was a little bit high, and so it proved to be. Now Oliver Ozvacic, Croatia, he's taking a 20 kilo jump to 245 kilos, a 5 kilo improvement on his personal best if successful.
Well, I was told that he was sick before the competition, but he seems to be doing quite alright.
And this is the one that won the bench press from the B group last year, is that correct?
Yeah, as far as I remember, it was him with the 185, I believe, just squeezing out the third place.
You've got a good memory.
We'll see. It's a 2-1 good lift.
Yeah, we weren't sure about that one. He gets a depth call from the near side referee to us. The other two called it good. Now, Ivan Lokas from Croatia, 250 kilos to equal his personal best. Looks
Nice
good,
and
yeah.
deep. And well under control.
Again, he gets a red from the near side referee, but it's good, 2-1.
We'll have to see that again, but it looked deep to me.
Again, we can really only comment on our impressions rather than the detailed up close and personal view. Now, Mats Siselts from Estonia will take 250 to get within 5 kilos of his personal best in the second round.
Oh, what a fight!
Oh, he went deeper than he needed to, really. But if that's his style, that's his style. And he got a blue for the centre referee, presumably for, well, it'd be either downward movement or soft knees. More likely to be downward movement. No, it didn't go down.
But he bounces it really from the bottom
Yeah.
and then almost gets stuck in the middle of the way up.
Last out in the second round, Wojciech Bula, Czechia.
275 kilos. The 260 moved really well.
Yeah, still below his PB. Oh, that's a lovely squat again.
Slow and steady, wins the race. It's 3 white lights and a good lift for Wojciech Bula, moving into the third round.
And after 2 rounds, we can see that Bula leads with 275 kilos. Lokas from Croatia in second place with 250 kilos, the same weight as the Estonian lifter Mats Siselts, with the Croatian lifter just 5 kilos behind that. Into the third round, and it's Noor 172.5 for a 7.5 kilo PB. Oh, great battle through that midpoint.
He fights it up for a 7.5 kilo personal best. And the crowd likes it.
Now Viinanen from Finland's third attempt will be 235 kilos for a 7.5 kilo improvement on his PB. Really deep again, and he brings it back up. Another PB.
A huge power throughout the whole lift. Really showing he can go deep. And he has the raw strength to stand it back up.
Now, Emil Wetterling from Sweden was called in depth by 2 of the 3 referees in the second round. He's nonetheless gone up to 240 for a new personal best. And he must try to go just a fraction deeper than he did last time. A reminder that at the end of this round we go straight on to the A group with no break. Now just watch the depth.
Seem to go deeper this time.
My initial reaction is that's good.
It's a 2-1. A red from the left hand side referee. We'll see on the replay. I think that was alright.
Yeah. I don't think the jury will intervene. Now Sidara Vicius from Lithuania missed 242 last time, 242.5 of course, and is retaking the same weight again. Looks like he may not be coming out. I think he's decided, well, it's not there today, let's conserve energy for the rest of the competition. And what happens in this instance for new viewers is that the clock ticks down to 0. The lift is then recorded as a no lift, and we move on with the competition.
Yeah, letting the timer run out rather than scratching the attempt, just a common courtesy
Yeah.
to the other lifters, so they have that minute of extra rest.
Robin Nate of Belgium will take 242.5. Ten kilos below his best ever lift.
He's fighting it up,
Oh, what a great fight. That should be good.
and it's 3 whites. The hard work pays off.
Now, Alexander Chmelo from Slovakia, he's taking 250. His PB is 240 from the second round attempt. And this is 10 kilos further.
Yeah, he's having a great competition so far. If he gets this, it will be a big personal best. Oh, he's pushing it.
Yeah, that looks good.
And a perfectly selected third attempt. 3 white lights, and he gets it. Secures the PR.
Now, Ivan Lokas from Croatia taking 250 to add another 5 kilos to his personal best. 4 lifters to go in the B flight. Then we're into the A flight.
The Croatian team, everyone behind him, supporting him. We're hearing Haimo from the background. And we're taking Haimo Ivan. This for a big personal best for Ivan Lokas. He's getting it. Slow and controlled. A depth call from the left-hand side referee. Will have to see it on the replay, and the jury will too. But I think he'll be alright
I
with
don't
that.
think that'll be overturned, no.
The jury usually overturns squats that are blatantly high. If something's very much on the limit, they leave the decision to the judges.
Now, Oliver Ozvacic, Croatia, 255 kilos.
Bit of a jokester on the platform. Coming on with a smile. But this time not with 30 seconds left. Wow.
He's happy with that.
He's happy with that. A 15 kilo PR in this competition. That was a great performance.
Now, Matsaselt from Estonia, 255. The last but one lifter before the A group, come on.
he's fighting it so hard.
No.
Thought
For
he
a
had it,
moment,
yeah. Look at that. We've been commentating for 3 days together and we're already sharing the brain.
As long as that's all we share. And now 285 for Wojciech Bula for a 2.5 kilo PB for a lifter that's been really impressive today.
275 moved quite well. And he's fighting it up.
Oh, it's a great fight.
Yeah, what a great effort.
No.
2-1, no
two of the
lift on
referees
depth.
say it was high. The coach goes to the jury.
We'll see if it is perhaps overruled. And I think it is, yes.
Jury is overruled. That is a good lift for Bula.
And the crowd is very happy about it. They would hate to see such a brave man fighting the bar just to get a depth call.
Now, Pavel Kurek is the first out for Czechia in the A group. And this is where the drama will begin. Should be good battles for all the individual medals.
Gets it.
Nice and deep.
There's no doubt. 3 white lights.
Joshua Smith, Great Britain, is next up, 245 kilos for his opener, 20 kilos below his PB, so this should be quite comfortable.
The British crowd again on their feet. We'll see. It's a good lift.
3
A
wide lights.
solid opener.
Now Matthew Scraith from USA, 255 kilos. PB is 265, 255 on the bar.
Solid enough, but a depth call.
That's why I stayed quiet. He looks shocked.
We'll see. Well, 2 of the referees deciding it's not deep enough.
No, so the jury will not intervene with that. Now Maxim Ebel from Sweden, 257.5 kilos. Oh, very strong.
Yeah, beautiful opener. Exactly what you want.
Andrew Wallace from Great Britain is next, 265 kilos on the bar. 15 kilos below his PB. Wearing the Scotland singlet. And that is a no lift for depth as well.
Wow.
It looked smooth and easy. But not enough of a mistake, if indeed it was one, for the jury to intervene with. Now, Colin Yakwo from the Netherlands, 272.5.
Oh, nice and deep. But the depth call, it certainly looked deep to me. Let's see it. Wow. I don't think that should be an issue.
No, I don't think the jury will interfere there. Now, Eliam Nundu.
Last year's winner and the current record holder for the FISU records in the squat, deadlift and total. Favorite to win this time, but we'll see if anyone can come close to him.
So, Chandu Nundu taking the bar back for his opening attempt.
Moves solid, and it's 3 white lights.
Well, he may be the FISU record holder, but there's 3 people opening on squat after him, so his record may come under attack. Now, Bartolomiej Bogdavich from Poland, 282.5 kilos for the 22-year-old Polish lifter. Only 2.5 kilos below his PB. That's a great opener.
Yeah, nice and solid. 3 white lights. And 2 to go.
Cameron Lunsford, USA, 285 kilos.
Lunsford, also known as the Tank. Once he comes onto the platform, you'll see why. He's built like one. Bulked up from the 93 since the last FISU Championships. This is his third international competition. And he's got big hopes.
Oh, that's a good squat.
Beau-
Well, he
Ooh.
got called on depth. I didn't know. Not sure if it's possible he can go much lower
We'll have to see from the side.
because he reached a full stop. The jury can't intervene. Well, the referees may be seeing something I'm not. They're
Yeah.
much closer. All three of them said the same thing. Now, Diego Octavio Salgado from Mexico, 290 kilos.
Opening 10 kilos below his personal best. And the Mexican coach Emilio keeping a close eye.
Oh, that's a great squat.
Yeah, that looked fast. And it's 3 whites. And we have at least 3 lifters here capable of going for the 303, the FISU record, on their third attempts, or perhaps Salgado even for his second. We'll have to see.
We're into the second round. First up is Kurek from Czechia, 250 kilos. Well, that's not going to get any reds for depth, is it?
You may yet be surprised, but no, it's 3 whites.
Phew!
That was close, if you're blind.
Matthew Straith from USA missed his opener. Got red carded by 2 of the 3 referees. Thought he'd got it, looked confused when he hadn't. He'll have had a discussion with the coach and will now know what he needs to do. Well, I thought his first one was good, so I'm saying nothing. That's good, but only 2-1.
Yeah, the left-hand side referee still thinking the squat was not deep enough. We'll see on the replay.
Joshua Smith next, 255. This is moving so fast. We've got no time to talk about the previous lift before the next lifter is on the platform.
And it's a good thing it is, because there's 20 lifters here. It's a total of 180 attempts. Move solid, but again,
No,
not deep enough.
No, I just didn't think that was deep enough. I'm sorry. Now, Andrew Wallace, Great Britain, just needs to find a little bit more depth.
Andrew Wallace got reds the first time for depth.
just needs to go a little deeper. That's better. But is it better enough? Yes, it is.
It's a 2 to
2 to
1.
1.
And the side refs agree that it was deep enough. Only the front side referee saying it was not.
Now, Maxim Ubel from Sweden, 272.5 to get within 5 kilos of his personal best. Oh, that's strong.
3 whites.
Colin Yakwo from the Netherlands, jumping 10 kilos to 282.5, only 2.5 kilos below his personal best. Fantastic.
Yeah, moves really well. Was afraid there for a second that the bar's gonna fall off his back. We've seen that happen in this competition.
And I can tell you that you were right, Razim. The Mexican lifter Salgado is going for the FISU record with his second round attempt. He's gone 310. Why
Well,
not 310.5?
Not
Oh,
even
yes.
bothering to chip the record. He's gonna do that for his third attempt. But now we have Tank Lunsford. Trying again. Did not go deep enough on his first attempt. Let's hope he can get any lower. We just have to wait. Okay,
2 to 1.
that was better.
Far side referee still didn't like it. I would have said that was well in. Well,
Yeah,
two
me
of the
too.
referees agreed.
That's all that matters.
Now, Bogdanovic from Poland, 292.5. This for a 7.5 kilo personal best. He was really good with his opener. Oh, that looks strong. 3 whites.
It's good.
Now, Chandunundu from France, the defending champion, the FISU record holder, who may not have the record any longer in a couple of minutes' time. He is going 297.5 for his second attempt.
15 kilo jump for Shandunundu.
Yeah, he's not got a lot to worry about. Just for perspective, he's opening at 340 in the deadlift and 195 in the bench. Gets his openers in, he will be the champion. But he'd like to get this and more in the third round.
Oh, let's see it.
That's a good lift.
Yeah, he has to put in a bit of work, but it's 3 white lights and a good lift for Shandunundu.
Now Salgado 310 on the bar. This for a new FISU squat record. 20 kilo jump, a 10 kilo PB, a FISU record on the line.
The Mexican cheerleaders bringing the heat. Making the noise for Diego Octavio Salgado of Mexico, going for 310 kilo squat.
This for the record and this for the squat gold. No
This
one will
be
go
huge.
higher. Oh, that's a fantastic squat.
He gets that with ease.
We got a red from the near side referee, but it's a good lift, 2-1. And that is a new FISU squat record in the 105 kilo class.
We'll see how far he can push it on his third attempt, but the squat gold is certainly his.
And there are the standings after the second round of squats. First out in the third round is Kurek from Czechia, 255 kilos on the bar. Oh, he's fighting it all the way. Oh, I thought he was going to go forward for a moment, but that should be good.
Yeah, it's 3 whites.
Joshua Smith next, retaking the 255 that was turned down for depth in the second round.
We'll see what the judges say. It's a
No.
2-1, no lift.
It didn't look deep enough to me, I'm afraid.
We'll see from the side. The jury is reviewing it. No, unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be it.
Well, they are going to overrule it,
Well,
and that's a good lift for Smith. Now, Matthew Schraith, 265 kilos. Oh, that's nice and deep.
yeah. And it's 3 whites, 265, a good lift.
Now, Andrew Wallace missed his opener on depth, got it the second time, taking it up to 280 kilos to equal his personal best.
Huge support for the British crowd.
think
fights it
that's
up.
good. We'll wait for the referees, though. Yes.
Yes.
3 white lights.
At 280 kilos. Massive squat. But we're gonna see even more massive squats now.
This is Abel. Can he go 3 from 3 and get a new PB? Crowd is right behind him. Oh, that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah, he fought it up and it's 3 white lights, a good lift.
Colin Yakwo, the Netherlands. He's been really, really impressive today. Can his third be as good as his first 2? Yes, it can.
Yeah, he gets it up.
No.
Depth calls from both of the side referees.
Coach goes straight to the jury table and they will be looking at what we're looking at.
Yeah, I think he cut depth on this one.
He cut it slightly, but he was very deep the first 2, and the jury is overruled. That is a good lift.
Well, with that,
Now, Cameron Tank Lunsford, 295 kilos.
10 kilos below his personal best. Wow!
What a battle. And now we wait.
And it's 3 whites.
Yeah, 3 whites this time.
And Cameron's getting angry.
Tank is fired up.
He's currently in bronze in squats with Bartolomej Bogdanovic trying to displace him.
Yeah, this will put Bogdanovic from Poland into silver medal position with, of course, 2 lifts remaining, one of which can push him down to third again. But this will guarantee him a medal. If he doesn't make it, he finishes just outside the medals. Just getting right, feeling everything right across his back and shoulders. No, just too much.
Just too much.
Brave attempt.
Which means our bench podium is decided now. But we still, our squat podium is decided now. With Tank, Lunsford in third, Shundunundu in second, and Salgado in first. But we still have 2 squats left.
Now Chandu Nundu, 305 kilos. This beats his FISU world record from last year, but of course that has already gone to Salgado with 310 kilos. And more about Salgado's next number later. But let's focus on Chandununu. 305.
Wow, look at that!
Wow! How did he bring that back up?
Well, I've seen that with the 303.
He got a yellow from the near side referee. I'm not sure what that was for. Let's look at it again and see if we can enlighten you. Can't see anything. Not to say there wasn't anything, but can't see it now. This is another FISU record. It's 312.5 kilos. Now, the information we have been given is that Salgado's team did not get his next weight nomination in within the minute required. In that case, if the previous lift was successful, the weight is automatically increased by 2.5 kilos. And that is the story of why there is 312.5 kilos on the bar. This to push the FISU record up still further.
And no problems there for
Great
Mexican.
squat. He got a depth call from the near side referee.
Yes, but he'll be disappointed with that. I mean, he took the squat record, he took the squat gold, but I believe he left a couple kilos there because of the missed attempt window. We'll see if that bites him going to the bench press and the deadlift. And see you back again in 10 minutes.
Yeah, once again, a dramatic session. Join us again soon, as we say, in just under 10 minutes' time for the bench press. Welcome back to Tartu for the FISU World University Championships of Powerlifting. If you've been with us earlier, you would have seen a great battle in the 105 class squat. We're back again to do it all in the bench press. It's still two groups. Group B is the lower rank lifters by the number which they gave in their nomination form, and Group A is the higher rated lifters. First up is Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia, and he is taking 107.5 kilos. Joined again by Erozem Mevanch. Welcome back.
Hello, Martin. I'm glad to be back. The 105s are promising us a great battle.
It seems we've been here about 2 days, but this is the last session in day 4, and tomorrow it's all over. The 84 and 84 plus women, under and over 120 plus men, and then we are done. What a great championship it's been.
Yeah, great battles in every single category.
And we've got thousands of new people on the FISU.tv platform who will now hopefully fall in love with the sport. There's a lot to love.
And we're starting off the bench presses of the B group 105s with a successful lift from Noor from Estonia with 107.5.
Lokas from Croatia next on 140 kilos. And you can hear the crashing and banging in the background as the loaders get the bar ready as quickly as possible for the next lifter. Not only do they get the bar ready, but in bench they get the safety racks in the correct position. In squat they get the squat racks to the correct height. So there is a lot for the platform crew to do to keep the event running as quickly and as smoothly as this one is. And of course they save lifters' lives as well by catching bars that the lifters can't manage to control. That's a great opener for Lokas.
Yeah, real smooth on 140.
Now Sidaravicius, Lithuania, 145 kilos on the bar. And here he comes, Linas Sidaravicius, to tackle 145 kilos. PB is 160. This should be just a nice safe opener. As predicted.
Yeah, it seems so.
Got a yellow from the head referee, center referee.
We'll see what that could have been for.
Nothing obvious there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Perhaps a foot lifted slightly, I don't know. Now Alexander Chmelo from Slovakia, also taking 145 kilos. Already on the bar, on the bench rather, taking hold of the bar. Nice, easy bench press, but he gets a yellow as well. Well, the same referee was giving a lot of yellows yesterday, and we just couldn't understand what they were for. I don't like going and asking referees because it feels like you're challenging them. Where all we want to do is know. Maybe I'll pluck up the courage tomorrow. Now, Eetu Viinanen from Finland, 145, had a very good squat competition, made PBs, and he is opening on his PB in the bench, taking the bar off himself. That's a nice opener.
Yeah, moving really nicely. And it's 3 whites.
Wojciech Bula, Czechia, 147.5. They're all lifting very similar weights, and then the last two out are both doing 175. That's a lovely bench.
Yeah, nice solid opener. 3 whites.
Robin Nate from Belgium is next, 147.5 kilos.
Opening at a safe 10 kilos below his personal best.
That's a great opener.
Yeah, really solid. And we're almost through the first round. 3 lifters to go.
Emil Wetterling from Sweden next, 150 kilos. It's a great lift as well.
2 to 1. Another yellow light from the center referee. We'll see if we can figure out this time what might have been
I
wrong.
was just looking to see if he was giving any signals to the jury of why, but no. I just can't see that. But there's stuff we're not seeing. Osvacic from Croatia, one of 2 lifters opening on 175 kilos. Now, didn't you say he won a bench medal from the B group at last year's championships?
Yeah, I believe he did, if I remember correctly, in Kranjska Gora with 185. Improved his PB to 190 since then.
Lovely bench.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be doing that this time. We have quite a bit of lifters opening at 190 or higher in the A group.
Now, Matsuselt from Estonia also opening at 175, slightly heavier than the Croatian, so this will be good enough for second place at the end of the first round. Well, that wasn't as easy as Vasvicic's.
Yeah, he sinks the bar really low into his chest, uses the flexing, the tensing up of the body to give it a little boost.
It's a good lift for sure, but
Yeah,
I'm just not sure how much more is there. Whereas with Vasvicic, there's a lot more there. Into the second round, and it's Ralph Nicholas Noor, 112.5 kilos. It looks good.
yeah, it's 3 whites, solid second attempt.
Ivan Lukas from Croatia, 150 for his second attempt, within 5 kilos of his personal best. It's a good bench press.
Yeah, solid second attempt. Might go for a personal best on his third, we'll see shortly.
Now Alexander Chmelo from Slovakia, 150 kilos. Taking it out himself. $5 kilo PV if he makes it. And there we are.
Yeah, nice and solid. Very easy for a second attempt.
Now Cedravicius, 152.5. This will take him within 7.5 kilos of his personal best. He's got a huge deadlift opener as well. No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong column. He's got a good deadlift opener.
Has to work for it. And
he
it's a 2-1. Good lift again.
gets
The
that
yellow light.
yellow-red again from the center referee. And Robin Nate of Belgium is next, 152.5 kilos. 5 kilos below his personal best. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, gets it up. 3 whites.
And Wojciech Bula from Czechia will be next. 155 kilos on the bar, which will equal his personal best with 1 round to go afterwards. Lovely bench press.
A big scream from the crowd.
Now Eetu Vienonen, 155 kilos for a 10 kilo PB if he's successful. As we get near the end of the second round of the bench press in the Group B 105s.
Oh, he's fighting it hard.
Oh, how on earth did he lock that out?
He gets
Oh,
2
he
blues
got
for
blues.
downward
That's
movement.
a shame. Let's just check the replay, show you where the downward movement was. Just watch the background against which he's lifting. That'll help show where the bar came down. No, we haven't got time to see that because Vetterlin is already on the bench and he's taking 157.5 kilos, within 5 kilos of his personal best. Great lift.
Yeah, nice and smooth. 3 white lights.
Now the top two, they've both gone 185, but I know who my money is on of the two of them to get this, and it will be on the Croatian.
Yeah, Oliver Ozbacic opening at 175. Made it look real easy.
And he's smiling and he's confident. And this is the weight with which he won a medal last time. Of course, it was the Universities Cup then, not the officially sanctioned FISU World Championship of Powerlifting. But let's see how this moves and how much he may have in reserve. Had to work harder, but it's good.
Yeah, I think he can at least match his PR of 190 here.
I think that's a good call. Now Matsaselts from Estonia also taking 185, but he seemed to have to work so hard on the 175 that I thought maybe he'd take a 5 kilo jump rather than a 10. But I
Well,
guess he feels he has to match Ozvacic.
well, we all know who the biggest man in the room is, the one with the biggest bench.
Of course.
Let's see this.
No.
No.
We kind of thought that might happen with a 10 kilo jump.
Yeah, well, with some lifters, they can grind out after you think they're done. They can get another 5, 10, 15 kilos. But for him, unfortunately, that's not the case here.
So a quick recap. Ozvacic leads with 185. Matsaselts on 175, and we don't honestly think he's gone any further. Vetterlane, the best of the rest, will 157.5. But remember, this is the B group. The A group will follow this round. First out, Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia to take 117.5. Now, it may not seem a lot compared to some of the others. He's only been competing for a year, and this will be a personal best, so it is a big lift. No. Just didn't think there was another 5 kilos there. But I guess there was no point in just matching the PB when there's a chance to get a new one. Next up is Ivan Lokash from Croatia, 152.5. Not going for his PB. Obviously feels he was near the limit with 150 and just taking 2.5 kilos more. Croatian coach watches on. Can he find the extra 2.5 kilos? Oh, that was easier than the one before.
Yeah, he got it real easy.
He got it right. That's what he did. Now, next up. Oh, well, we haven't had the lights yet. We've given him the lift without seeing the lights.
Well, I believe there's just some trouble with one of the referee's devices.
Well, he got a yellow from the referee on our side. I wonder, might that be for Butt? But we haven't got time to even look at the replay, which may have done him a lot of good. Sidaravicius from Lithuania out next, 155 kilos.
Oh, he fights it and gets it.
No, that's good.
It's 2-1 again with the yellow light. I think you're gonna have to go and ask the referee what these yellow lights mean, because we're wondering, and probably the whole audience is wondering.
Now Alexander Chmelo, Slovakia is next, 155. This will give him 5 kilo personal best. I can't believe how quickly this is moving on. By the time we've seen the replay, the next lifter is on the bench.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how efficient, incredibly efficient, the spotters and loaders are here. Might invite them to one of our competitions.
It looks good.
Yeah, great effort, 3 white lights.
Robin Yates from Belgium, 155 for him as well. And as we said, by the time the replay is finished, the next lifter is already on the platform. He's just gone up 2.5 kilos as well, resisting the temptation of a new PB.
He's powering it up, but it's stuck.
No.
Unfortunately.
Well, he obviously felt he was pretty much on his limit in the second round. And Veinonen will try again with 155. He worked so hard, Veinonen, to get it up last time, but he got blues. Wonder if we can just get the line a margin better so that there's less resistance. Again, it's a big 10 kilo PB if he can make it. Oh, he did indeed. That's a great lift.
Yeah, he fights it up this time. It's a 10 kilo personal best.
Give that man a huge round of applause. Nothing more difficult than coming back from a lift you haven't been able to do and making it look relatively easy next time round. Wojciech Bula, 160, 5 kilo PB for him as well.
Oh, he's fighting it.
Great bench.
Yeah, he gets it
Really,
up.
really good. 3 wide lights.
And a 5 kilo PB for Bula.
Emil Wetterling, 165. Another PB. If he makes it this time by 2.5 kilos, what a battle that was from Bula. And there's a big Swedish contingent here today. They're all cheering and they're pointing cameras at the stage. And if crowd support can help get a bar up, then Wetterling is already halfway there.
It's going up.
No, even all the roars of the crowd can't get the bar over the finishing line, and that's a no
Yeah.
lift for Wetterling.
Was hoping at this point the roar of the crowd would create an uplift.
Now, Matseselt from Estonia taking 185 again. Has he got any realistic chance of this?
Well, I never count a lifter out. You see women lifting cars of their children. If he gets hyped enough, he can lift this. Certainly his body's capable of it. But we'll see if he can do it today. This is to match his personal best.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah, it was closer this time, but couldn't maintain control of the bar, unfortunately. Should have gone for that 5 kilo jump,
Yeah.
but these things happen. And for the last lift of the B group bench press, we have
Oliver
Ozvacic.
Ozvacic, 190. Now, couple of things. One, can he get it? And two, if he can, will it be good enough for a medal when the A group come out to play?
Dead silence from the crowd. And he's getting it up.
Oh, wow.
What a fighter, and 3 white lights, and Ozvacic gets it.
What a great lift.
190 kilos and is coming off the platform, very happy.
Croatians are doing well in B groups today.
Yeah, sort of B group specialists coming up to the A groups.
And there is the B group result. Osvacic with 190, Matziselt with 175, Bula with that great lift, 160 is the next best. But they are not the medal positions, they are just the positions as we go into the A group. And the first one up in the A group is Bogdanovic, and he is opening at 152.5 kilos.
Well, looking at the opening attempts of the B group, Osvacic will not get a medal.
No, unless something untoward happens.
Yeah, unless one of the lifters opening above 190 just can't get a single bench press
Yeah.
attempt in.
Yeah, we'll get two on on 195, one on 192.5 for their openers. This is Bogdanovic. Oh, that's nice. 3 wide lights. Matthew Schraith.
And would you look at the speed of the loaders? Like, we can't get even a word in.
There's a few people who'll be grateful for that. 155, opening 5 kilos below his personal best. Once again, greetings to everyone on Fizu.tv that is watching powerlifting maybe for the first time ever. And we hope you're enjoying the coverage we're bringing you from here in the beautiful city of Tartu in Estonia. That's good.
Yeah, gets it up, no problems. And it's 3 whites.
Kurek is next from Czechia, 160 kilos. After this, the weight goes up to 175. And 3 wide lights.
Yeah, he gets it.
Joshua Smith, Great Britain, 175 kilos. Had his travails with depth in the squat, but now he's made the safety of the bench press. That's a nice opener.
Yeah, he gets it, 3 whites.
Next up is Cameron Tank Lunsford.
He had gone to war on squats, and he looks to continue in that on the bench press. His personal best, 200 kilograms.
Same as mine, but unfortunately mine was in a shirt. Pow.
Yeah, no problems there. It's 3 whites. I think he lowered his opener just to be safe, so I'm expecting quite a sizable jump now.
Game face is definitely on now. Now Colin Yakwo from the Netherlands. One of the podium favourites. Needs to get his benches in if he wants to end up on that podium. But very, very good squats. He's opening quite late in the bench press competition. Got a good deadlift to back it up. Great bench.
Yeah, solid opener. 3 white lights.
Now Andrew Wallace from Great Britain wearing the Scotland A7 singlet. 185 on the bar. Only 20 years of age. PB of 187.5 and opening today at 185.
So opening just 2.5 kilos below his personal best. He's expecting a big PB here.
Wow.
And it looks like he's gonna get it. That looked absolutely effortless.
Totally effortless. Now Maxim Mervel from Sweden, 192.5. Only 2.5 kilos below the heaviest opener. And there are 2 who will tackle that. If the next 3 lifts are successful, then the Croatian lifter Ozvacic will move out of the bench press medals after just 1 round. Is this Ubel? Oh,
That was easy.
well, the bench record is 205. The FISU record.
At this point, I think we have at least 3 people here, possibly 5, who can contend for it. So we're in for a show.
That would be out of this world if that happened. Now Chandu Nundu, sorry. France, 195 kilos. And it's a case of, can he get it? How easy can he make it look? And I think you said he's the current record holder?
He's the current record holder in the squat, deadlift, and total.
But not in bench.
The bench record is not his. You can see he's opening at his personal best of 195.
Oh, wow. That was so impressive. You just can't believe the weight on the bar when he handled it that easily. Now, Diego Octavio Salgado, Mexico, is also going 195. Can he possibly make it look as easy as the last 2?
Let's hope so. Make things interesting. And the Mexicans making some noise again.
Well, I can tell you, Herbal has gone 202.5. Chandu Nundu has gone 205.5. Oh, that looks easy as well.
Well, we're about to have another battle for the record.
Oh, this is out of this world lifting.
Yeah, and the record, the previous, the current holder, David Kulzar of Deutschland, setting it up right here in Tartu, Estonia in 2019, 5 years ago.
Do you want to ring him and tell him he's about to lose his record? This is Matthew Schraith, 160 kilos. That was good. Yeah, and Salgado has gone 206. So there will be someone coming within 2.5 kilos of the record in the second round, and two others looking to break it with successive lifts. Well, we wondered if we could top what went on earlier today, and we just may be able to do that. This is Bogdovich. 160.
3, 2, 1. That's mine. Thanks.
Says that's mine, thanks.
Very polite.
Gets 3 white lights. Always the gentleman. Good lift.
The great Bill McFadden from Scotland just used to say Maba, and there's actually a documentary on him that was made a few years ago, and it's called Maba. Find it on YouTube. Pavel Kurek, 165, 5 kilos below his personal best. That looks good as well.
Yeah, a bit of work, but 3 white lights and he's good.
Now Joshua Smith gone 180. His PB 190.5. So he's still lifting within himself. Oh, it's a good bench press as well from Smith.
Yeah. Seems appropriate for a second attempt.
Colin Yakwo from the Netherlands is up next. Just a 5 kilo jump to 187.5. His PB is 189, so if he gets this, he will be having to go for a PB in the third round. Oh, it's a great lift.
Yeah, look at the power. Oh,
Got yellows from both sides. Presumably the butt came off the bench.
I was afraid of that when I saw how hard he pushed with his body. That's when it can happen. Yeah, you see.
Oh, it did. I'm not sure the whole of the butt came off the bench, to be honest. There was
Oh.
daylight, but I think the top of it might have stayed on. However, we move on, and it's Cameron Tank Lunsford. 190 kilos for the tank. PB 200.
180 moved real solid. We'll see what he can push here.
190 moved solid as well.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for the 200 or plays it safe. It's 3 white lights.
Andrew Wallace, Great Britain. Well, what a great first bench press he had. Only 2.5 kilos below his PB. He's gone up 10 to 195. Not only for a new PB, but closing in perhaps on the magic 200.
Well, if this moves well, I'm sure he'll go for it.
200's got to be the target for any bench presser who's over 182.5. That's the next milestone. Oh, it's a great bench press.
Yeah.
We wait for one referee's light. Slight problem with the eye. Well, he's given that a red for elbows. No.
Well,
that's-
perhaps the left one, but
I was looking at the right one, and the right one seemed fine, but the jury aren't taking any action, so that is fine. Just a warning for him, something he needs to be careful of next time. Now, Maxim Ubel has opted not to chase the record in the second round. Instead, he's gone to 202.5, just 2.5 kilos below the record. But remember, he has a lift after this. And how this feels will help lifter and coach determine what the third lift will be. Oh,
and it feels good. Loud cheering from the Swedish crowd.
I can't tell you lifting at home how difficult a 200 bench is. How heavy it just feels in the hands pressing down on you. And he did that as if there was nothing on the bar. Now, Chandu Nundu from France, 205.5. This for the FISU bench press record, but it may only last 1 minute because Salgado will follow him on 206. And we are just in the second round.
The 195 moved like a breeze. Let's see if he can do the same with the 205.5, a monstrous bench press. And the only record he hasn't taken last year in the competition.
Well, he's taken it now,
And it's 3 whites.
but
Will it stand?
and what has he got in the third round? And what will Ubel do? Because Ubel has gone to 208 for his third attempt.
Let's see if the Mexican can take it away from the Frenchman. He took the squat gold. They are now fighting it out for the bench press gold.
Everyone looking intently on this for another FISU record. Oh, wow, yes.
Very
Three white
comfortable.
lights. So that's 2 FISU records in the second round and 3 FISU record attempts coming up in the third. So Ubel has gone 208 in the third round. Chandu Nundu has gone 210. And we just wait for Salgado's number. In the meantime, Matthew Schraith from the USA will take 165 for a 5 kilo PB in the third round. Salgado has gone 212.5. Not even a chip number.
Can't quite understand why, but
Oh, what a great battle. And forget the 200 pluses for a moment. 165 is a huge bench press.
absolutely, I can only dream of one day being able to press that.
Well, that was my classic PB 165. 1 or 2 or 3 or 20 years ago. This is Bogdanovic, 167.5.
Oh, he tried, but it's not meant to be this time.
Well, I don't think he'll be the only one to miss his third round attempt because they're giving their all. There's been some fantastic lifting in the second round of the bench, and some of them must be getting close to their limit. Oh, I thought he'd gone, and he managed to keep it going, but he gets a blue and a yellow, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Czech coach is by the jury table.
Can't see what the yellow was for. The blue presumably was for downward movement, but we can't check both. Joshua Smith, 182.5.
The crowd is roaring.
No. Not today.
Oh, and he's holding his pectoral muscle.
Oh,
Let's hope that's not a tear.
I thought he abandoned the lift very quickly. No.
Oh. Well, it did not look like a tear. Usually, if it's a full tear, you can see the muscle popping underneath the shirt. Those are the really gruesome ones, but perhaps here was just a bit of a tweak.
Or even cramped up.
Yeah.
Colin Yakwo, Netherlands, missed 187.5 last time. He was so close to getting it. And he is one of the podium favourites. And he could really do with the 5 kilos more that this will give him. Well, that's better.
Yeah, he powers it up. And it's 3 wides this time. It's a good lift.
See, I didn't think the whole of the butt came off last time. Most of it did.
Yeah, probably depends on the perspective. Might have been just the angle that it didn't look like the whole butt came off. Both of the judges seem to have seen it. So the important thing is he's got it now.
Indeed. This is the tank Cameron Lunsford, 197.5. Wasn't tempted by 200, just wants to get as many kilos as he can.
Let's see it for Tank. Oh, he's powering it up. Wow.
How did he do that? Oh, he got
Two blues for downward movement. We'll see on the replay if there was any. Because it might have just looked like it.
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't see
No,
downward
there was
movement
no
here.
downward movement there.
I think the jury might overturn this one.
In the
see.
meantime, Andrew Wallace. This is a huge PB. He's even bypassed 200. He's gone straight to 202.5. Huge lift for Wallace. This will put him into third place in the bench.
Yeah, for now. Let's see it. Wow, he's fighting it up, but it's stuck.
No, well, they put a number on the bench, on the bar, that gave him a chance of bronze. You can't blame that call. And it would have needed Maxim Ubel to miss this lift. And this is an attempt on the FISU record. We've already seen it broken twice. There are 3 more successive attempts on the record coming up in the next 3 lifts.
Each one of those 3 lifters will go into first place if they get this. So any misses mean a demotion on the bench podium. Maxim Ubel going for 208 kilos.
For a FISU record and to take the lead. He could end up the record holder and the gold medalist. He could end up with no record and a bronze. It is that close, that tight,
It's all to play for
that
here.
high quality of a competition. Here we go for the FISU record and to take the lead. Oh, yes!
Yeah, he's got it. And it's 3 whites. We have a new leader, a new
Look at
FISU
the
record.
Swedes celebrating. But will he keep it?
2 more
Watch
lifters.
this space.
2 more lifters will want to have a say in it.
Chandu Nundu from France, 210 kilos. As we said for Urbo, this to take the lead in the bench press. This for the FISU record. And this will be the 4th time the FISU record has been broken in this bench press event if he makes it. Oh, hope you're enjoying this wherever around the world you're watching this. We are having a stupendous few days in Tartu at the World University Championships of Powerlifting.
Oh, he's fighting it. He's fighting it.
Oh, it's gone down. Oh, brave attempt.
Brave attempt from Shondun Ondu. But that means he's currently in bench 3rd.
Yeah.
Salgado in 2nd will try to go to 1st.
Ubel still leads. There is one man that can take the record and the gold medal away from him, and that is Diego Salgado, Mexico, 212.5 kilos.
He wants to add 4.5 kilos on the current record held by the Swede. Let's see it. Vamos.
Oh, wow.
There was still left in the tank.
That looked more like an opener than a third round
That
to
was crazy.
win a bench press battle. That was fantastic.
Wow. Salgado in a dramatic fashion with kilos left in the tank takes the bench press gold, followed by Webel after Shundunondu misses his third bench press. And you can see here on the screen Andrew Wallace, Oliver Oswald, and Cameron Lunsford following close behind.
Well, we're all smiling. We are so enjoying this competition. Please join us again in about 9 minutes' time when we'll have the final deadlift session of the day, and all the 105 issues will be determined. well back in the green by the time.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 105 showdown, starting with the B group openers on the deadlifts.
The clocks got me by surprise. And Sidaravicius from Lithuania up first. Now there must be an injury here. He's taking 75 kilos. I think he was down for 260. But he must have injured himself. In which case he'll take one lift, make a total, and then leave it there. Now Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia, he's taking 200 kilos.
Yeah, the Lithuanian must have gotten injured. Oh, you were saying the clock caught you off guard. Are you Croatian, perhaps?
I went to Zagreb earlier this year. Does that count?
Must have gotten infected with the late virus.
The better engineers warn me that the clock is ticking down. And 10 minutes passes so quickly. Mind you, it's nearer 8 by the time we finish talking. Hook grip. Conventional stance. And that looks good.
Yeah, he stands it up. 3 white lights.
Now, Eetu Viinanen from Finland will be next. And he's taking 230 kilos.
Nice safe opener, 20 kilos below his personal best.
Wow, nice and easy.
As it should be. You want to secure a total here in the first round of the deadlifts.
Well, the Lithuanian has put in 77.5 at his second deadlift. I don't know, is he just trying to give lifters an extra minute's rest, but honestly, there's 10 in the group. And
I believe they just didn't scratch the attempt and let the timer run out, so it automatically went
Yeah.
to 77.5.
Mats Stelz, as so often,
Well, he has to work for it, but his 3
Yeah.
white lights.
as so often, the best bencher, or one of the best benchers, is one of the first out in the deadlift. And he was second in the B group bench. And he is out quite early. Fourth out, in fact, in the deadlift. Now Robin Yates, 252.5 kilos. Discussion between the technical secretary and the jury about the Lithuanian's second round lift and whether he should in fact scratch if he has no intention of lifting. But this is Nyate. Lovely. Ivan Lokas from Croatia,
Going for
255.
opening 10 kilos below his personal best, so I think he'll be aiming to break that.
That's good.
Yeah, he gets it. It's 3 whites. It's a good lift.
Now Bula, 260 kilos. Oh, it's a great opener. Bula with a very dynamic style in all his lifts.
Yeah, really showing the raw power.
Now Oliver Osvacic, Croatia, 270 kilos.
Opening just 5 kilos below his personal best. I think they'll be loading 300 for his third. At least that's what I told them to do during the break. He's saying he does not hear the cheers, but he wants to. And these needs to move lightning fast.
It does.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Certainly 3 white lights. Now Emil Wetterling, 290 kilos. 2 lifters in 290. First Wetterling and then Chmelo.
And the further we move along in this competition, the more routine the 300 plus deadlifts become. Crazy to think about.
Because there are 2 lifters in the B group opening on 290, and I repeat, opening on 290. That is unlikely to be where they will finish. Wetterling 10 kilos below his PB. Oh, it was smooth and easy.
And certainly looks like he has more than 10 kilos in the tank.
Now Alexander Chmelo, 290 kilos. Oh, that's a great opener.
Yeah, nice and smooth. And it's 3 whites, a solid column of green, and everybody getting a deadlift in.
Great news. And if we see the scoreboard quickly, we can confirm that. If not, I will tell you. And there's the scoreboard. Chmelo leads with 290 from Wetterling on body weight. with Ozvacic next best with 270 kilos. Ozvacic has gone to 87.5 in the second, so he hasn't quite done what he's told yet, but he may do in the third round.
Well, you have 3 lifts for a reason. It's to go for the third 300.
Now, I'm not sure the Lithuanian lifter is going to come out. I think you were right, they just didn't bother putting the attempt card in because they had finished, but rather than tell the speaker that, they let the minute run down, and the competition secretary, and he was obliged to add 2.5 kilos to the total. But he will not be coming out. He was injured. He put in a token lift to make a total, and he will do no more than that. The clock ticks down towards 20 seconds.
Well, I hope they scratch the third lift so the spotters don't need to take all of those red plates off the bar.
Exactly.
Because it's hard work.
Take them off only to have them not lifted and then put them all back on again.
But that's what it comes to. You need to stick to the rules.
Now this is 215 kilos for Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia.
Just waiting for the lights, but it looked nice and solid.
One more light to come. Far side referee is trying to press, but nothing is happening. And yes, finally 3 white lights.
Puts the Estonian into striking range of his personal best.
Oh, and the Lithuanian has come up for 77.5 kilos again. That's not right. That's not fair on the loaders.
Perhaps they don't know.
Well, they should. If not the lifter, then the coaches. Now, Matt Siselts from Estonia is taking 245 kilos.
Solid enough, 245. He had to work for it, but he had to work for the first one. Seems like it's just his style.
Yeah. Now, Janonen from Finland takes the bar up to 250 kilos on his PB. Easy. So new PB with his third lift, and Robin Yet from Belgium is next, 265. Had a good day so far.
Slow and steady. Locks it out. And it's good.
And the Mexican rattle helps him up.
The Mexicans have certainly come prepared.
Now Ivan Lokas, Croatia, 270 kilos. And then the weights start getting even bigger. Some very respectable attempts to come. Note that this isn't 270. It's a big weight. No, not quite.
Oh,
Just came out of the hands.
good effort there, but couldn't hold on.
Deadlift is like a chain. The weakest link always lets you down. And that was the grip this time.
For some lifters, it's the grip. For some lifters, it's getting the hips through. For others, it's breaking the floor.
Now, Wojciech Bula, Czechia, has gone up to 277.5. As I said before, a really dynamic style. This to take him within 5 kilos of his personal best with one lift remaining. It's a great lift. Once he got it moving, pow.
Yeah, he just needs to develop the speed off the floor and then suddenly it's up.
Now Osvacic from Croatia,
He needs this to go well to set up for the 300.
287.5. 12.5 kilos above his personal best. But of course he's been smashing personal bests all day long.
Let's see, this needs to go smooth. He wants that 300. But even this is a huge personal best for him if he can get it.
He needs this to move well.
Let's see it.
And it did indeed.
Yeah, moves pretty decently. And I think he's going for the 300.
Why not? 2 more in the second round, sorry.
Yeah.
And Chmelo from Slovakia is first. He is going 300. Then after that, Vetterling will go 310.
While commentating the last year's FISU Unicup, we have popularized the phrase among the Croatians, the YOLO 300 or YOLO 300. YOLO standing for you only lift once.
Now, has he locked that out?
It's a 2-to-1 good lift.
Yeah.
And the first 300 of the session falls. Or rather, stays up until the down command.
Now, Emil Vetterling, last out in the second round, 310 kilos.
It's going.
Oh, that's a great lift.
Yeah. Really clean 310 kilos. With plenty more in the tank for Waterling. And we're
And-
going into the third round.
And the poor platform crew are going to have to deload the bar right down to 77.5 kilos for someone who is not going to come out. Well, while we're waiting, he's obviously not going to come out. What are your impressions of this year's FISU Championship? How does it compare to last year? Is it different now? It's a championship rather than a cup?
Well, the major difference is there are no national anthems playing. It's just the Gaudeamus Igitur, the anthem of the university. I don't know exactly what, but that's the first difference. The second is, of course, I have the whole media team here with you, Martin, behind my back while we're commentating. The last years, we needed to have our own team then. So this year, I think the stream is on a higher level.
And how does the quality of the lifting compare?
It's certainly improved. Last year we have seen, I believe, more runaway lifters in certain categories, and it's great to see the winners from last year improving whilst being challenged by other people also improving. It's just an awesome experience, and I hope to be a part of it for the times to come.
Well, it's the very first FISU World University Championships in powerlifting. The feedback we're getting from FISU has been entirely positive, so hopefully it will become a regular annual event from now on. And the battles we've seen this week have been as good as anything we normally see in European and World Championships. It's been fantastic. And this is Ralph Nicholas Noor from Estonia. His third lift, 225 kilos.
Wow. He fights it all the way to the top, gets 3 whites and a 5 kilo PB. Showing a little heart to the audience.
Showing a big heart on the platform. Now Mats Seltz from Estonia, his last attempt, 250 kilos. Just below his personal best of 260.
Oh, what a fight! Can he lock it out?
Oh, he can. That is a fantastic battle.
Wow, 3 white lights.
Deserved 4 white lights, 3 for the lift, 1 for the battle.
If we could put on the stream a commentator's extra white light, we would.
The jury would overrule it every time. Now, Eetu Viinanen, Finland. 260 kilos to finish with a, no pun intended, with a 10 kilo personal best. Oh, it's a great lift.
Yeah, solid third attempt.
He
And
will
his
be
3
happy
whites.
with his day's work. Now Ivan Lokas from Croatia missed 270 in the second round, taking it again in the third.
Can he hold on this time? We certainly hope he can. For a 5 kilo personal best.
Yeah, grip just let him down when he was almost at the top. And that, in fact, has been the only failed lift in this B-flight deadlift, apart from the 2 non-appearances by Lithuania. Incredible standard of lifting. And I'm just hoping I haven't cursed it now and every remaining lifter misses their lifts. Please don't let that happen.
Well, firstly, we hope that Lokas can hold on this time.
Just needs, it was the left hand, I think. Just needs to squeeze it that little bit more.
Just don't let go. Don't let go. Keep standing up.
And he's done it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great comeback.
Yeah.
Even the Mexicans like it. 270 for Nate from Belgium. Just below his PB, but 270 is still a big, big deadlift. Back when I started, if you could deadlift 270, you were almost godlike. But the sport has just moved on in leaps and bounds. The pool of talent is so much bigger, so the lifting is so much better.
It speaks for itself that we have almost half the B group totaling well over 700 kilos.
Yeah. And 3 attempting over 300 in the third and final round.
Oh, he's fighting for it. Gets it.
And
Oh! He had
Ah,
done all the work and
He-
his hand gives up on him
He
just
would-
like that.
he would have been given the down command in another second, and he just could not hold on.
Well, if I were him, I'd count this as a personal best.
Wojciech Bula, he knows he can lift it up.
He's got the raw strength.
This will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Bula if he makes it.
Let's see it for Wojciech. He's battling it out.
Oh, he was never going to give that up, was he? Great lift.
Just decided I'm getting this today, and he gets this.
Three lifts to go, all over 300. Osvacic. Croatia, 300 kilos. What was his PB coming in? 270?
275, I believe.
275. This will put him on 745, and unless something ridiculous happens, he will win the B group. And there's a little bit of kudos to be had from beating all the guys you're lifting against.
Let's see if Oliver Osvacic can get the YOLO 300. And I think this is another Croatian lift deserving of the phrase. Ne cijepaju se džabe drva, Olivere. Let's see this.
No, not today. It will come. It will come for
It
sure.
will come, yeah.
But not today.
Two more lifts to go in the B group.
Next up is Alexander Chmelo, 310 kilos, having been good with 300 in the second round.
For a 10 kilo personal best, Alexander Chmelo. And just gets stuck at the knees. Unfortunately, will not be extending his personal best today. But he's satisfied with the effort he's shown.
For sure. One more, and it's Emil Wetterlin from Sweden.
And the Swedish team is on their feet.
120 kilos, big personal best.
This will be a 10 kilo personal best for him.
The Swedes are cheering him on, the Mexicans are cheering him on.
Let's see it. The crowd's on their feet. And it's moving. He locks it out.
Waits for the referee.
And these three white lights to finish off the B group deadlifts with a monstrous 320 kilos for Waterling.
Wasn't that fantastic? And we'll have the briefest of delays, and then we move into the B group deadlifts. And first up is the tank himself, Cameron Lunsford, and he will open at 260 kilos.
He'll be looking to take big jumps from here if he wants to fight for the podium.
Well, I'm not sure that's in him. His PB's 272.5.
Well, he lowered the opener, previously was 270, so gains were made from what I suspect. But we'll see how this moves for the tank.
Here he comes. Nice.
260 flies up. 3 white lights. Had a bit of trouble on the squats.
Yeah, the referees didn't like his depth on the first, and indeed he got a red light on the second, but he got 3 whites on the third, so he put it right.
Yeah, he really had to go deep.
Maxim Ubel, 265 kilos.
Held the bench press record briefly before the Mexican took it away from him. It flies up for Maxim Ubel. And we are moving on to Bartolomiej Bogdevich. He was well in the fight in the squats, fell a bit back on the bench, trying to regain ground now on the deadlift. And it's good, 3 white lights, 270 kilos, successful. And on the same weight, Pavel Kurek of Czech Republic.
Oh, that was so easy for Kurek.
That flew up, and his personal best, 301 kilos.
Andrew Wallace, his personal best is 1 kilo less at 300, and he's opening on 270. And I think he'll be hoping for perhaps a really smooth opener and take it up 20.
We'll see in a few seconds how this moves for Andrew Wallace of Scotland.
Oh, that is so easy.
Yeah, if I were his coach, I'd be kicking it up 20.
Now, Joshua Smith, also of Great Britain, also 270 kilos. His PB is 305. Oh, that was easy as well.
As it should be. 3 white lights and a good lift. And we have 4 more to go.
Matthew Schraith is next, 285. And Chandunundu has already made a change. He's dropped his opener to 322.5.
For a second I thought he was going for the 400 total world record, for open world record, but seems not.
Not with his opener. This is Schreith. Oh, nice. Strong lockout. Colinaco, Netherlands, 300 kilos. Salgado from Mexico will also go 300 kilos. And Chando Nundu was miles clear on projected numbers at one point, but Salgado is getting closer and closer. If they both make their openers, there will be only 8 kilos between them. But this is Yakwo. The commentators curse, we can't help ourselves from looking ahead. This will put Yakwo on 780, and he will be 24.5 kilos ahead of Obo in 4th place. So he's very, very close to the podium. If he can just get one more lift in, I think he'll be too far away from the Swede. And this is Salgado, 300 kilos. Let's see how easily this moves.
It needs to move lightning fast
Yeah.
if he wants to have any chance of catching the Frenchman in front of him.
Yeah. Front of him on prognosis, but on subtotal, Salgado is 14.5 kilos ahead, but that can get wiped out with one deadlift.
Yeah, well, I've seen Shundunun do deadlift, and
Yeah. I can imagine.
now let's see it for the Mexican, 12.5 kilos below his personal best.
Oh, well, that is
Wow.
so easy.
All right,
We could have a fight here
we might just have a fight on our hands.
for the first time this week.
Yeah, an absolute rarity, fights for the podium in this competition.
I think we would fight every competition. That was so impressive. Now, Chandu Nundu, 322.5. He dropped, I think he was round about 340, but he's dropped it down to 322.5. I think the feeling is let's get one on the board and go and have a fight after that's there. This will put him to 833 and an 8 kilo lead over Salgado. Salgado has jumped 30 kilos for his second deadlift.
Well, based on how the first moved, the only right call.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a weight Eliam Shundunundu could pull in his sleep. We'll see what the French team puts in for his second attempt. They'll try to stay ahead of the Mexican.
Stop the time. Stop the time.
And this is Tank. And he's gone up 10 kilos, 2.5 kilos below his PB. This is what he originally intended to open with. And that looks good.
Yeah, 260 flew up. 270 moves really solid. We'll see what he can do.
Now Bogdanovic is going for 280. Chando Nundu has gone 345 for his second attempt.
That'll put him half a kilo ahead of the
Yeah.
Mexican. As we were talking during the bench press, it came to bite them that they didn't go for 213 just to get the extra half kilo.
Yeah.
because they surely knew Shundunondu was gonna be going into the deadlift record territory.
No, that's good.
It's 3 whites and a good lift.
Joshua Smith gone up 12.5 to 282.5. His compatriot Wallace, who weren't quite right with 290, he's gone to 287.5. But this is Smith. And 3 white lights. This is Ubal 282.5. As we just look at the scoreboard and assess the various possibilities and permutations. That's a good lift. No, he beat the command.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I didn't quite hear the
no,
command.
He looked to drop it very quickly. And I don't know, was that because he couldn't hold it any longer, or was it just an error?
You can see the left hand opening, I think.
So he just couldn't hold it. Andrew Wallace, Great Britain, we suggested 290 for his second. He's actually gone 287.5. He's now 4th in total if he makes this from 6 with lifters to go. Oh, made that look like picking up a sack of potatoes. 3 white lights. Pavel Kurek from Czechia is next. 290 kilos.
He jumped 20, like I believe we predicted. And if this moves fast, he's in the striking distance of his personal best. Standing at 301.
Is a great deadlift.
Yeah, I believe he'll be going for his personal best.
Maybe 302.5 next time.
330.
Matthew Schraith, USA, 305 kilos. This to equal his PB in the second round, taking a 20 kilo jump.
Puts him on the deadlift podium for the time being.
That looks good.
Yeah. 3 white lights.
3 to go in the second round. Now, Colin Yakwu is in third place overall with 780. This would put him to 792. Ubel is going with a huge 310 to try and take the podium place, but I think that may just be a Hail Mary. The chances are that this is good enough to make the overall podium. But if he doesn't make it, he can come under attack from Ubel and Wallace. So a big lift for the Dutch lifter. Must make this. Was there ever any doubt?
Completely routine.
3 white lights.
And now for the Mexican, going for a 17.5 kilo personal best on the second attempt, but the first one moved like an empty bar.
Jumping 30 kilos to 330. This would put him into first place with 855. If Chandu Nundu comes back with his 345, he will be half a kilo ahead of the Mexican with 1 round to go.
And the Mexican will also be breaking the FISU total record by 7 kilos if he manages to pull this. So Diego Octavio Salgado of Mexico.
I can't believe after all the lifting we've had today, we're in this situation again. It is just stupendously good competition. Oh, that was easy.
That was ridiculous.
Oh.
And
I don't know
believe-
what's going to happen here.
No, we got a fight on our hands. That's what's happening.
Well, all we know is Chandu Nundu is going to have the last lift.
He certainly is, but for all the deadlifting Eliam Shundunundu can do, Salgado will be pushing him until the very, very last kilo.
So this is for another FISU total record to beat the previous record just set a minute ago by half a kilo.
Eliam Shundunundu for the FISU total record and to come within 3 kilos of his own FISU deadlift record. He's done this before. And it's no problem.
Wow. So Salgado has gone to 352.5 for his third. Wow.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Okay, let's take breath for a moment. There is one more round. Now, there are so many ifs, buts, and maybes. We wouldn't know where to start, but more importantly, we wouldn't know where to finish. So let's just call these final lifts out one by one. First up, Cameron Tank-Lunsford, 282.5 for a 10 kilo personal best. And remember, the action will slow down slightly because in third round deadlifts, the bar is cleaned between each attempt.
Tank Lunsford to jump to 4th place overall.
Oh, that's a great lift.
Yeah, he gets a nice 10 kilo personal best on the deadlift.
Now, Bogdavich, or Bogdavich, as the speaker has called him, 285. Have to say a word about the speaker. He's not speaking tomorrow, he's coaching, but he's done a fantastic job for the last 4 days.
Yeah, an absolutely admirable job. I know how it is to be the speaker, all the rules constraining you, all the duties, and he has managed them beautifully.
All the things you can't say that a commentator can, like good lift before the lights. So this is Bogdavich, 285. No, I think we're going to see a bit of this in the last round.
Yeah, people going for Hail Mary last attempt.
And running out of energy. The ones that are going for something might have adrenaline, but for some of the others who can't make a podium, it is just such hard work coming out again. Maxim Ubel.
Going 2.5 kilos up from his previous failed attempt.
Yeah, he'd put in a crazy number, but when he saw Chondu Nundu and Salgado getting theirs, he realized it was just a waste of an attempt, and he put it down again to the previous 285. If you remember, he beat the down command, but it was just coming out of his hands.
This is for the 4th place.
No.
Oh, and again.
It was a different hand this time. It was the left hand last time, it was the right hand this time, and he is distraught.
Such a shame after breaking the FISU bench press record, but having it taken away from him. Still walks away with the bench press silver. Something to be very proud of at this high level of competition.
Joshua Smith, 295. It'd been very solid today, but never quite hit PBs. And he stalks the bar. One more effort.
Come on.
No,
Oh.
no. Just grip, let him down. Nothing you can do about that. When it goes, it goes. Now, Andrew Wallace, Great Britain. He's going 300 to equal his personal best. This will be good enough for 4th in total, but only 7th in deadlift with lifters who can still push him back down again. Such is the amazing standard at this World University Championships in powerlifting.
Andrew Wallace going for the 300 kilos to match his personal best. This is to displace the tank from 4th place.
Oh, his grips
Another.
let him down as well. It was so close. It was almost there.
Oh, we must have put some kind of curse on the hands of these athletes. With the way that their grips are going, is just so sad to see.
Yeah.
We have 5 deadlifts to go.
Your deadlift is as good as your grip. Now, Pavel Kurek from Czechia.
Well, it seems I was closer when I said 330 than you were when you said 300.
Yeah. You knew something I didn't know.
As they say, the dumbest farmers have the fattest potatoes. This is Pavel Kurek going for the 3rd place in the deadlift.
For a massive 19 kilo PB. And this is to get into bronze medal position in deadlift. It's one of these all or nothing lifts that comes off once in a blue moon. And the audience is right behind him.
The energy in the room is indescribable, and
He
he's
gets it
keeping
moving,
up.
it's still going.
It's going.
Oh, what
my
a
God.
brave attempt.
Oh, he's holding on for dear life, but just
Oh,
can't
that was
lock
fantastic.
it out. Wow.
That gets one of the biggest rounds of applause of the whole day, and it deserves it.
We've seen winners getting less of an applause than this. It's just such immense effort. As a lifter, as a coach, as a commentator, as a referee, you gotta respect it.
There are 4 more lifts to go on this long but wonderful day at the World University Championships in powerlifting. And it is Matthew Schraith from the USA that is attempting to get on the deadlift platform with a lift that will take him from 5th to 3rd. And he is lighter than Yakwo, so if he gets this, Yakwo will have to put it up if he wants a deadlift medal, as well as the overall 3rd, which is now guaranteed because he's on 792.5. 4th is 767.5. This would be for 752. So it's how much Yakpo wants if Schraith makes this.
He's fighting.
No, and again, it's the grip. It's the grip.
But what monstrous efforts we're seeing from the guys here in these last rounds of the deadlift.
Now we have got 3 to go. Yakpo is confirmed. No, Yakpo's 4th in deadlift. This is for the bronze in deadlift to go with an overall bronze, which is guaranteed. 3rd place in deadlift is actually Vetterling. With
Vetterling from the B group.
From the B group. And
Colin Yakvo.
if he doesn't make this, the B group gets a deadlift medal. What a fantastic competition. This for double bronze.
5 kilos above Colin's personal best. Based on the speed of the previous ones, he's surely have this.
What a time to make a new PB.
It's going. Wow. He's just getting it through.
Wow, he's locked it out.
We'll have to see.
No, he
It's a
got a
2-to-1.
yellow and a blue. And they will look at that again.
And I think he knew that the lockout wasn't quite there.
But he didn't get a red. He got a yellow and a blue.
Well, we'll see if
So
the jury
the
says anything
coaches
about
at
it.
the jury are looking at it. And the jury have still not made their minds up. Well, I don't think they are going to change it. Which means that Vetterling from the B group takes the bronze in the deadlift.
we have a B group podium.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
But now it's the final showdown between Diego Octavio Salgado and Iliam Shondunondu. Delgado going for a 52.5 kilo personal best in the deadlift in this competition.
Well, his 330 was a PB, and he's going 22.5 kilos more. This can't happen, surely. It just can't happen.
Well, the 330 moved like it was nothing. So
This is for 877.5 and a new FISU deadlift and total record.
let's see this.
Amazing, amazing.
Vamos, Diego. And
Oh, I thought he had it. He was 3/4 of the way up and he just could not finish it. And now there has been a change, and Chondu Nundu will drop down.
wow. So close. But Eliam Shondunondu is your 105 champion.
Yeah,
Now just looking to extend the deadlift and the total records even further.
Salgado had that lift to move him past Chondu Nondu, but he missed it. So what will he go for? It's 365.5. It's a deadlift record. It's a total record.
Won't even mention the personal bests. At this point, Eliam Shonunondu just looking to establish his complete dominance here.
This for an incredible 876.
And
No,
oh.
no, no, no. It went down. He would get blues now, even if he locked it up.
Well,
Locked
he was
it
just
out.
not stopping.
Yeah.
What a fight, but he takes it by half a kilo in front of the Mexican. He was
They-
nominated more than 50 kilos away, and it came down to half a kilo, and both of them missing their last deadlifts.
Well, I actually said if Chondu Nondu makes his openers, he'll be the champion because prognosis said he was way clear. But the performance of Salgado, the Mexican, was absolutely off the scale. And think how close he came with that last deadlift. It wasn't a case of not moving it off the floor. He was past the knees.
What a performance from everyone in the 105 category here at the FISU University World University Championships in powerlifting. What a fight. I still have goosebumps. How about you, Martin?
Well, I've been commentating for about 10 years now, and I can barely remember a better day's powerlifting in terms of the battles, the closeness of performance, the drama that went right through it. It was a spectacularly good day of powerlifting, and to everyone watching on FISU.tv, please tell me that you enjoyed that and that you will come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day of competition in what has been a wonderful championship. At 9 o'clock local time, we have the women under and over 84 in back-to-back flights. At 13:30 in the afternoon, we have the final session. We have the men's under 20 and over 120, and looking at the numbers, that may be a back-to-back session to finish off the championships.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. The biggest guys, the biggest girls, the biggest numbers will be falling. Tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the women's 84 and the 84 plus. And keep on air until 1:30 for the 120 and the 120 plus. Thank you for being with us today.
Yeah, until then, from the two of us, bye for now.